Hello, good morning. My name is Claire, and I'm the one of intake workers here today. I'm a social worker, and you can ask for help and refer me to anyone who wants to access support from us. I will perform a bit of an assessment and gather some necessary person information if you don't mind. It is for me to know what's been happening in your life and see what kind of support we can put in place. If you have any concern or questions, please don't hesitate to tell or ask me.
It's fine. I don't have any questions.
Okay, could you provide details about what's happening?
I have a problem with my parents. Both of my parents are always fighting, and most of the time my father abused my mother and she got a lot of bruises. He also drink alcohol every day to the point that he didn't go to his work because of being drunk. He also smokes and gamble money with our neighbor that result to chaos in our neighborhood.
Mm. So, is this the reason why you begin to drink alcohol and smoke?
Actually, yes. I feel like my father don't care about me anymore. He only cares about himself, gambling, drinking alcohol, and smoking. Because of what he does to my mother, she was traumatized and diagnosed with mental problem. My mother can't take care of me anymore, so I tend to go out with my friends and have some fun by drinking alcohol and smoking to the club. Actually, my friends are the one who influenced me first because they said I can forget my problems, and also I often observe my father when he has problem. He drinks and smoke. I avoid my father at home because it traumatizes me every time I see him, and it reminds me of what he does to my mother, and it triggers my mental health problem.
Alright, I noticed that what you're experiencing right now is common among peers in that kind of environment. Your coping mechanism in that kind of situation is similar to others, and we cannot blame you or fault you for having to do those things to distract yourself. Just know you know that we are here to provide and support and listen to your problems and guide you on the right path. Right path. So you said earlier that you are drinking and smoking to help yourself forget your problems.
Yes, because I think drinking alcohol and smoking can help me forget my problems with my parents, and going out with my friends makes me feel loved, supported, and I enjoy the company they provide.
Okay. In your current situation, what are other reasons that make you avoid going back home?
I'm always caught in the crossfire whenever my parents are fighting, so I don't want to get myself involved and endangered my well-being whenever my father got home.
Alright. I hear you and I understand your situation. Have you ever tried to talk to your father regarding their fights and conflicts?
Actually, I tried to, but he thinks I get no say about his business. He won't listen to me. In his eyes, I'm just a mere child who knows nothing.
Mhm. Do you know what's the reason why your father does this?
Financially stuff majorly. I overheard them fighting over investing on something that had failed and someone scammed my father.
Mhm. Money matters cause great issues between partners and couples. Now, I have a wider view of your situation. Thank you for sharing that. And when did your fight starting and worsen?
After my father got scammed, he started to argue with my mother like his anger towards to that person who scammed him will go to my mother. So after he got scammed, he also started to gamble with my neighbor thinking that his money will return to through this.
Mm. Are there other reasons you sought help from us besides what you have shared so far?
Yes, I want myself and my father to change to stop drinking drinking, smoking, and gambling to help my mother with proper medication. Treatment has taken its toll to my health. To interfere and my help my parents with their fighting. So I asked help and counseling for my mental health.
I'm glad that you sought help from us and acknowledges that excessive use of alcohol is bad for your health. Don't worry, I will try to help you with your problems, and I will also help with your counseling and try to talk with your parents to help them. I will give you my contact information in case something happen, and I will get in touch with you again next week for another session or intervention. Thank you for reaching out to us and sharing your concern and problems.
Thank you also, ma'am, for helping me and listening to my problems. I hope you can help me so I can start a new life again.
You're welcome. Yes, don't worry. I will help. And as a social worker, it's my responsibility to help people in need. I hope to see you soon and take care.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. The differential association theory can be related to the talk that we had with our client because she claims that she drinks alcohol and smoking to forget about her problems because of her brother. She copied it since she also stated that she watches her father drinking and smoking to forget about his problems. The clients also stated that her friends and support her because it makes her happy and allows her to forget about her problems. That's why her situation is related to the differential association theory, which states that people learn to become offender because they are influenced by their surroundings through interaction with other people or their environment. But it does not concern why they become offenders because they have their own choices.